Hello. Welcome. We are here. We are getting it done. Today is a tear out day. We're making the gun maker from the last video. As you've seen in the last video, the neonix tear out, we basically made some fat guns. And we're going to show all the details today. Now, this is going to be a fast, easy method, and I'm going to show you everything. And I just want you to realize that there are multiple layers involved, lots of resampling, and you will need a disperser. That's really the only third-party effect that we're going to need. I think you guys are going to like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There will be more tear-out videos like this coming soon. Let's just check out what we have so far, and let's hear the start of the gun. So this right here is the group. We have a couple layers. And keep in mind, this isn't the finished gun sound. We're going to actually have 5 total layers. So if you see this one group, we'll basically have like 5 of them at the end, but you'll see here soon. First, we're going to start with some simple layers that are really focusing on the transients here. If you look at the beginning, lots of information at the beginning. That's what we're talking about with the transients. That's going to give us that sound right at the pop, and it's going to get it fat as soon as we add some dispersers onto it. So the first one is like a low perk, some percussion, a hi-hat with like more high frequencies, a shaker, which I'm really using to focus on the tail here. You want to add some information just on the tail. Then we add some texture on top, just like some high frequency coins. These coins help a lot. Then we go ahead and just add a gun. There's a Call of Duty Black Ops gun. Gunshot's always nice to have with the actual guns. On this gun, this is where we start some post-processing. We have a loud rack, blue compressor, saturator, OTT. We have an EQ, cutting all the lows. Next is the main sound in the gun, which is going to be a serum patch. You can get creative here, start using all kinds of different patches. The main thing you just want to make is like a long sound. We don't want it to be really fast. Something like this, long. If it's like this, it won't work. So then you find a nice tone that you like. You can move the reverb filters. You can also move your wavetable position to find new tones. And you find a patch you like. We just go ahead and add disperser. We're dispersing at F3 here and dispersing at A5 here. That's the 5th in my scale, A, and then F is the 3rd in my scale. So that's how I'm using this disperser. And then we're going to add a loud rack after the dispersers. This one is my main loud rack that I use. Go ahead and check it out here. This one's in my Patreon as well. And if you guys want this full project, it will be in the Patreon if you want the end result. That will be coming here soon. We're going to be doing this from scratch. I want you guys to see how I just make it straight from scratch. I haven't finished the project yet, but you'll get the end result. First one is OTT. Second is saturator. Another OTT, saturator. EQ, boost in here at 167. Another boost at 6.81. We have a glue compressor, adding more volume, and then a utility doing nothing right here. The JST clip is important. This is clipping it at 0, and then we're adding a little bit more volume right here. So then this sounds like... We combine that with the gun. Keep in mind I turned down the serum patch to -5. Add some coins. Add that shaker, the hi-hat, and the low perk. Now this is cool, but on the group we need to do more. We need to add another disperser. This one's actually at D, or root note this time, but at a higher octave at D5. Adding some higher frequencies with the disperser, and it's in key, also using the drip TT to add some compression and make it louder. Bringing all those frequencies out. And using the JST clip to clip it at 0, add a little bit of volume right here, and 2 times oversampling is on. That's a nice full sound. And this is going to be our first layer. That's cool. So then how to make this is resampling. Make a new audio track. We're going to go ahead and solo our group. We're going to record arm the audio track. And we're going to make sure this is on resampling. Then from here, you can just go ahead and hit record. Boom. We have our first nice gun. Very cool. But we really don't want to just stop there. The way I did it in my previous video was I layered 3 of these different tones, and then we just threw in a random bass shot from a pack that's in key, and then we threw in those coins so that we can add some high texture layers as well. We'll go ahead and put the coins right there. And we'll go ahead and make our new layers. We'll go ahead and do this, 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 and we'll proceed. So we're going to record in this section now. So we'll turn this off, turn this. Let's go ahead and make a new one in the gun maker. So then what we'll do here is we'll just use Beef Boy to go ahead and change up the sound. We can change up the sound many different ways, like I mentioned, with the filters, with the wavetable positions. We can even change the wavetable completely, or using sync no window to add higher pitch. So let's listen to it first. Sounds cool, but we want to make it sound different. Let's make it sound maybe higher. Let's add some different filters maybe. That's cool. Maybe we'll change this. I like that. But as you see, it's completely changing now when we change the oscillator A. I like it. That's cool. Maybe a little bit too loud. You turn it down. That's cool. And maybe we can add sync no window, add some high pitch. This isn't working yet because FM from B isn't. That's nice. Oh yeah. Oh, sick. I like that a lot. So we're going to make sure we solo the group again. We're going to click right here, hit record. Make sure this is resampling though. Hit record, then just record it. Bada boom. Cool. And then since we have 2, usually I'll just duplicate the first one and we'll use a shifter to like totally change the sound on the second one. We'll just turn this off for now. So we have shifter layer, we have the second gun, we have the first gun. Dope, dope, dope. Now with the shifter layer, I basically am shifting it to make it sound completely different. That's the original. But then we could go frequency mode. Before we do this though, we actually want to EQ out all the lows. Then of course we can add just a quick disperser because we want dispersers on all these. Truly. We'll tune this to like, I don't know, F. That's cool. Then we can shift. And I'm really just moving the knobs around until I find something I like. I'm really going for something in the higher frequency range rather than mid or low. I can cut more of the lows. You see here, right here, lots of resonance. We don't really want to shift these frequencies, so let's go and cut more. Now the shifter works better. Like that. Something like that. Just some random high-pitched sound mixed with this. Maybe we could turn it down. Change it to ring mod, maybe mess with this. You see, I'm just finding different tones with this. That's cool, I like that. Turn it down a little. We'll listen to the new gun with him. So this is all 3 layers now. Psh. That's dope. We don't want this tail. We can start using our fades to clean these tails up. Cool. Start. So I like that. So I went ahead and used frequency, put coarse back. Usually the coarse is too much. We'll just use the fine right here. Add a little bit high frequencies. And then right here, we have 3 layers. We have our coins layer as well. And then you can go ahead and get a bass one shot. You know, we can tune it or we can find one that's already in D. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to tune one. We'll just find one we like. Ooh. That's cool. We can maybe move it right here. And then this is in D sharp, and we're in D, so that means we have to pitch it down 1. We could turn it down a little, mix it in. Hey, nice. So now we're starting to get a gun here. Let's go ahead and get on the group. We're of course going to add a disperser. We're also going to add EQ. We're going to add JST clip to make sure that it clips at 0. 2 times oversampling could be on. We can add a little bit of volume. We're going to be cutting these lows because we're going to add a separate sub. For now, we can turn it off so we can listen to the sub. We can move this disperser. Big difference over here. Sounds nice. You see, it's kind of like bringing these up. If we move the pinch. A big difference. That's cool. I like that sound. That sounds cool. So then from here, we could basically test out another disperser. See, that's cool. I think that is pretty cool. And then now we can make a pattern. So let's go ahead and like make something fast and then slow. So we can, I'll go ahead and move all these the same. And then we can move them like that, duplicate, bring them back out. Do the same thing with this. We'll go ahead and make like a fast pattern. Cool, so I'm already liking what this sounds like this, so we'll just like hear what that sounds like. Cool, so that's too fast, I think, so I'm gonna move this one. Oh, it looks like the timing was kind of weird too. All right, so I'm gonna move this. First, I'm gonna fix the timing. If you see here, and then go perfect. We'll just have to fix that. Cut these here. Fix show timing. Get the timing right. Duplicate. Pull out. We can use this. I'm going to duplicate that. See what that sounds like. Make sure this is off too. That. And maybe I want some long boys, just go quarter notes. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one. Pretty sure this is our long one, so we'll pull it out. And then we'll just boom, some quarter notes. We can even pull this out with if you hold shift while it's warped. We could do it to all of them. Some of the warping's kind of weird on that. We'll just leave it like that. Cool, so I like this pattern. This is fine for now. We could definitely change it, but we want to add some lows. We need our sub, so let's add this EQ. We're cutting those lows, right? And then we're going to go ahead and add the sub. With this type of gun, let's go ahead and not use MIDI. Let's use audio so that we can have full control of the fades and our attack, decay, sustain, release. Let's go ahead and just make the sub real quick, put it on key D0. Let's play that. That's nice. We'll make a new audio track, solo the sub. We're going to resample this. We're going to hit record. And then we're going to record this sub, make sure that nothing else is recorded, armed. Hit record. Beautiful. Now with our sub, we're going to just use the audio and we're going to basically line up the sub to our gun that we made here. So we can go ahead and check it out right here. So we'll move it like this and we'll take advantage of these fades. Do a little fadey. Get faded with your fades. Get a little faded with your fades. Jim Beam your fades. White Claw your fades. So basically we can go ahead and just duplicate these. And then on the quarter notes, we can go ahead and you know what to do right here. Extendo. And then on this sub, I usually like to add just a little bit of drive on the distortion. Make it a little bit fatter. Solo this. We'll solo with the gun. Turn this down. Cool. And then let's add some quick drums so that we can actually feel what this song is going to feel like. Because right now we can't feel much except just gun. But we want more than just gun. We want life. We want flow. We want rhythm. We're going to add this kick. We're going to replace the kick with agony kick. This is my favorite kick right now. Agony kick. And then we're going to just throw it in for the win. We are going to add a snare. Quick snare. Something like that. Sure. Going to quick clap. Get layer on. Sure. Do it. Move these to here. Too much kicks going on, as I can see, so I'm going to fix that. We're soloed, so we can't hear anything right now, but we're going to fix that in 3, 2, 1. I need a pan snare, so I'm going to replace this. Cool, and then the timing's messed up over here, so we're gonna have to get our fix on over here. Make sure all the timing's good. Good. Hit it with the 1-2 copy, and then re-listen. Turn up the guns a little bit. Now from here you can start making big EQ dips to kind of like start mixing them in. Make sure you add dispersers on each of your guns as well. I usually like to add disperser and a little bit of drip TT. We'll solo these. Turn it down. Cool. Add another drip TT, add another disperser. I also will be adding JST clips to these two because we really don't want to be sending too many clipping signals to the group. So we'll just go ahead and add JST clip to all these just to make sure that we're good to go. I like that. Sounding good. Drip TT's doing some work. And then a few quick, God, that's pretty freaking loud. I'm gonna have to turn that down. With some EQ. And then you just use EQ to really get your mix where you want it. Nice. From here, I'll just add a little bit of glue, get the kick a little bit louder so you can punch through the mix. Get this nice. Turn the volume down because my ears are blowing. What do we have? -1 left. Okay, or 0 left. I guess that's loud. You can turn these down. And then you can start making a song. Make little fills, you know, add nice little vocals. You know, hit warp real quick. You know, put the play over here, grab the last transient, just move it where you need. Metroid. Move it over here. Metroid. Go and add some more kicks, because you need kicks in your life. Loop. Metroid. Get some hybrid verb real quick on the low note. Metroid. And then I usually like to do like a nice little mute at the beginning just to do some nice call and response, because call and response is cool. Just go show automation. We're going to want to just mute it right here. We'll let the first one go through like this. And in that little space, we can add a cool Dripment vocal for all the coolness and all the coolness. We'll go to there. Go to Drip. Perfect. Drip. A little quick little overdrive. Drip. And then lastly, we'll just add some quick crashes so we can start getting down with the get down, you know what I'm saying? We'll just add like a fast one right here. Drip. Drip. Start mixing those down, mixing them in, take it out right here. Drip. Technically, you could just get like a Vox pre-drop or whatever.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Drip. Metroid. Drip. And boom, there you go. That's how you make some guns with the gun maker. Remember, we made 2 guns. We used the other one to make a little layer with it. We added a bass one shot and our coins and then our sub to get this full sound. I know it's a lot. I know it might be a lot of layers and it might take some time, but once you practice it, it'll get easy. And don't forget, I will help you. Hit me up in the Discord. Get this full project in the Patreon. You can get all this that I just made. We made it off the flow. Keep flowing, keep learning, and have a good day. I'll see you guys later.
Spinning that he wants to strike with the gang of dealer. My man, I forgot to mention in the pandemic, we was still running up chickens, whipping that shit in the kitchen. You nigga mention a ticket and make you go missing. I'm do the sneak dissing. I'm starting to say niggas what bad as you niggas. My business like you niggas got a lot of money. My niggas don't get it 'cause